Hello, welcome back everyone. This is part two of our Big Island adventure, and this is officially the second full day that we're here, but technically day three. And I got up early today once again, and here's a little cruise ship that I thought was cute, and I wonder where it's going. And yeah, I caught the end of the sunrise, which was very gorgeous, and then I met their pet chicken. Is a miniature chicken called Blackie, and we just see him roaming around sometimes. After driving around 1.5 hours to Hilo, we stopped at Rainbow Falls, and I just have to say the drive up is so gorgeous. You see so many different terrains and landscapes, and it just like makes you really realize how big the Big Island is. But yeah, here's the waterfall. I also loved it. I climbed a little bit to the top where you can see, I guess, where the waterfall starts, and that was also really nice. But it did start raining, so we had to rush and get to our next spot. The next item on our itinerary was called Two Ladies Kitchen, and this place specializes in their mochis, especially their strawberry mochi. So we had to get that, and then each of us got a few that we were interested in trying. I loved my butter mochi. It was actually the best thing that I've eaten in a while. I would highly recommend getting it. Everything else is delicious as well, but I think some of them were a little bit too sweet for me. But yeah, the strawberry is a must. It was so juicy and perfectly chewy. And then we went to the Hilo Farmers Market for a little bit, just like walked around and saw what they had to offer. We loved looking at the fruits and seeing, I guess, like what was in season right now and what people were selling. But we didn't end up getting anything because we didn't bring cash. So, reminder to bring cash when you go to farmers markets and just around. For lunch, we decided to go to one of my friend's pin places called Poke Market, and I loved the little yam like salad, I guess. It was very unique and delicious, and then we ate it at the Magic Pineapple Shack. And don't worry, we also ordered something. We got a smoothie. I think it was pineapple guava, and this is us trying it. It was so good. Our next stop was also a waterfall. It was the ucla Falls State Park. It was a bit of a hike to get to like the actual viewpoint of the waterfall, but I enjoyed it a lot. It did start raining, so thank God we brought our umbrellas or we would have gotten soaked. Low key, we got soaked anyways, but it's fine. It was very worth it. Um, yeah, the hike took around like 5 to 10 minutes. There's a few stairs, but definitely not bad at all. And it was just so gorgeous with the greenery and the vegetation. This was a tinier waterfall that you could also hike to on the way back. And then here you can see everyone running around because it started pouring. And then here's a little cat. We saw him when we were starting our hike, and then when we got back, he was hiding in the trees to get away from the rain. It was so cute.
26 minutes.
I have to apologize in advance for how many cat videos are in this vlog. I just cannot help myself. And also this cat was so cute. And his funny meow. Okay, wait. But yeah, I low-key followed him a little too much, and I think he was trying to get away from me, but he's just so cute. This place was kind of like a botanical garden, but very flat and very just like open space. And we just walked around a little bit, took some pictures. It was very pretty, and they had like a few Japanese style decorations as well. We saw the little cat again when we were going back to our car, so I had to take a few more videos. And then we also saw a different cat that joined him but was kind of ignoring him. But yeah, maybe it's his little girlfriend. We don't know. For dinner, we went to Hawaiian style cafe. I think it's a chain restaurant, but their food was delicious and the portions were huge. We all got locomocos, and I forgot which one I got. I think it was just the one with chicken, and it was very yummy. We all left like a pile of rice after, but don't worry because they feed the leftovers to the nearby hog farms. Another full day in the Big Island. This is the day that I planned, and it technically didn't go according to plan, but we were able to, I guess, like make adjustments around where we were and what was around us. So everything went well, and we still had a lot of fun. Since I planned the day, I was going to drive, and the first stop was the Waimea Coffee Company. We're going to spend the day in like the Waimea area, which is northwest, I believe. We got some coffees and also ate breakfast there before going on a hike later. I got a personalized bagel, which was pretty good. I think it's just like your standard bagel, nothing like super mind blowing. We then made a quick stop at a hiking trail nearby. I love the view of the water. It was so blue, and there were people paddle boarding in it, which was very cute. There are some branches on the ground that have thorns on them, which is a little bit scary. So I would advise either wearing longer pants or just watching where you're stepping, because one of my friends had a branch like nick her in the leg, which was kind of scary. Thank God it turned out all okay at the end and nothing major happened. The next stop was the beach, and we had to hike a little bit downward to get there, but I didn't realize how popular or how many people were gonna be there. It's kind of crazy. Obviously the weather was good and the sun was out, so it makes sense. But yeah, and it was also part of a resort, I think, or it was like connected to a resort. So I guess these people were all staying there, and we just played some cards. This is a Gudetama game. It's very easy to learn. I would recommend it just because it's a little bit, it's not too much strategy. So it's like a fun, silly little game. And then we went in the water for a little bit. It was so sad because I started my period literally like while we were there. And then I realized when I went to the bathroom. But we moved past that and we went to get gelato just because it was so hot. and thank God there was a place nearby. It was also part of a resort, and this resort had like a little shopping plaza, so we went there to get the gelato. Vanilla lavender. Oh my god. We got back a little bit early, so we rested and I played a little fetch in the yard, and we watched the sunset from our room, which was really pretty and lasted for a really long time, which was beautiful. And then after that, we had a late dinner and also tried some beers from Kona Brewing Co. I still don't know how I feel about beers. I feel like I've come to accept the taste a lot more, but I wouldn't go out of my way to try it. But obviously, this was a specialty, so we had to, and we got a lot of the fruity flavors, and they ended up being pretty good. It's day 5 and our last day on the big island. I made a point to get up early to read a little bit, and that's Barry again making a little appearance. And yeah, just taking in all the scenery and enjoying myself for the last time here. As always, I've played a little fetch with banjo and the Airbnbers. What a cutie! We stopped by Hiko Coffee again just because the matcha was so good, but it was so sad they actually ran out of matcha, so we decided to try some other drinks. I got the honey and bee pollen latte, and I actually really liked it. And then we made sure to get the car washed and get it sparkling clean. We did the drive-through car wash and also just vacuumed the inside to make sure all the sand and dirt that we tracked in was gone. The next stop was for lunch, and we decided to go to this place called the Poke Shack. You know, we had to end it off with poke. Me and my friend found this place while researching for places to eat in the Big Island, so I was very excited. It was right next to a beach park. Everything was gorgeous as always. We ordered one small bowl and then one bigger plate to share amongst the 4 of us, and I think it was a perfect portion. They also had a lot of sides options and fish options. We brought it back to the Airbnb and ate it on the lawn. It was such a good final meal there. I'm very, very grateful that I was able to experience this. The fish was so fresh. All of the different types really had those standout flavors and tasted very different from each other, so I really appreciated that. Definitely recommend. We headed out one last time to redeem our ABC receipts, as you do. We got two, like, shopping type of bags. It was very cute, though. I think that was the one prize that would be utilized the most. So, and then my 2 friends also got some extra souvenirs.
Like just dangle it naturally.
We literally had basically nothing else to do, so we played some cards and packed up before going to dinner. We settled on this fish and chips place because my friend was craving it. I feel like anywhere on this island is aesthetic. I can't get over it. The fish and chips were really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it and the sauce. And then we went to the airport, parked the car for the Airbnbers to pick up the next day, and then waited for a plane. And we got on the same way we got off through this ramp, which was so fun. And then this is our connecting flight at LAX. It was literally like 6 in the morning at this point, so we were exhausted just waiting for our connecting. It was 3 hours wait though, so we just played some games and watched the sunrise. Finally, we got on the plane. It was a very short flight back to SFO. It was actually an hour and a half back. I don't know why. Usually it takes like 45 minutes. But we got back all safe and sound. My dad picked us up from the airport and we headed home. I absolutely loved our trip to the Big Island. Hopefully, we'll be back soon. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned.